So today we will try to solve one question or more. So for today we will try to solve for revision question number 3. Okay. So in the questions, question A, determine the number of degree of freedom. So this has been done yesterday. And then reflect the impedance. Okay, so today we will go back into how to reflect the impedance. And then draw the free body diagram. And question C, determine θ1 over T. Okay, so let's look at how to reflect the impedance. Okay, so in this system, you will see that after the gears, you have a spring here. And for question C, you are required to determine θ1 over T. So since θ1 and T is at this section, so we make this as the destination, this section as destination. So this section becomes the source. So we want to transfer the impedance from the source to the destination. So first we transfer the spring. And then we can transfer the shaft 100 kg meter square. And then the damper. So the shaft here, you cannot add with this shaft, okay? Because you have spring in between. So you cannot add the impedance of this shaft. Okay, so first let's transfer the spring. So effective spring equals 100.
100.
Oh, tutup mic.
Hey.
Okay, so 100 times the gear at destination divided by the gear at the source. Okay, so destination over source square. So destination is N1 and source is N2. So you have 10 over 100 square. Okay, so you get 1. Okay, 1 Newton meter radian. Unit tak payah tulis pun tak apa, okay? Tapi tulislah. Okay, so after you transfer the spring, then you can transfer the shaft, okay, the inertia. So JE. Gaduh. So JE equals 100 times 10 over 100 square. So you get 1 kg meter square. And lastly, you transfer the damper, okay? So damper 100 times 10 over 100 square. So also 1 Newton meter second per radian. Okay, then after you transfer all the impedance, then you need to redraw the system, okay? Redraw the system so that you can see how the system looks like. So you have shaft. So this is a shaft 1 kg. So on this shaft you have theta and T. So after the shaft you have spring, okay? So you have spring. So after you transfer the impedance, so spring becomes KE. So after the spring, you have shaft JE, okay? And then after the shaft, you have damper. So damper DE. Okay, so this is a 2 degree of freedom system. So you need to have 2 free body diagram, okay? So since on JE you don't have any theta, so you need to give your own theta. So here we define another theta, let's say theta 2, okay? Gaduh.
Mohon mute.
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 Khairul mute.
Sorry saya baru buat account.
Tak ada kelakar. Ongok lah. Okay, so we analyze the first shaft. Okay. So this shaft first.
New.
Okay, so on the first shaft you have a spring KE connected to it. Okay, so the force, the moment or the force mana-mana lah. Okay, by the spring KE is counterclockwise. Okay, so KE theta 1, okay, counterclockwise. And then on the shaft, you also have torque T. Okay, so torque is clockwise. And one more force is from KE, but due to theta 2, okay, because KE is also connected with theta 2 or shaft number 2. So the force will be clockwise also. So clockwise. KE theta 2. And one more is from the mass or inertia. So from the mass inertia is counterclockwise. So it's J1 theta 1 double dot, okay? Or simply theta 1 double dot, okay? Because JE equals 1 kg meter square. Okay. Then check whether you have enough force. Okay, so you have enough. Then you can go into the second free body diagram. Okay, so for the second, sorry ada soalan?
Ni kalau direction theta tu sama dengan theta 1 kita kena assume. Kita boleh.
Direction dia sebenarnya tak kisah, okay? The direction is not really important as long as you know that the force, let's say for example like KE theta 1, right, is always against theta 1 punya direction. Okay, so bila you write the equation of motion later, you must make sure lah yang let's say KE theta 1 is against the direction of theta 1. Like T, the torque T is in the direction of theta 1. For example, KE theta 2 must be in direction theta 1. So let's say if you put theta 1 reverse kan, let's say theta 1 reverse, so everything must reverse lah. Okay. So
Okay.
when you decide on the direction of theta, you must make sure that all the forces follow the direction of the theta. Okay. Okay, so for the second free body diagram, so here you have spring KE, and damper DE connected to JE. So the forces from KE and DE will be counterclockwise. Okay, since theta 2 is clockwise. So if theta 2 you put counterclockwise, then KE, the force from KE and DE will be clockwise. Okay. So here KE theta 2 and DE theta 2 dot. And also the inertia, you have JE theta 2 double dot. Okay. And since KE is connected to theta 1, so you have another force from theta 1 by KE. So you have KE theta 1 clockwise. Okay. So now you can check whether you have enough force. Okay, so you have enough. Then you can write the equation of motion. So the first free body diagram. So the equation of motion will be theta 1 double dot plus KE theta 1 minus KE theta 2 equals T. Okay. Or you can simply replace KE equals 1. So KE equals 1. Okay. So you can replace KE. So theta 1 double dot plus theta 1 minus theta 2 equals T. So this is the first equation. And now we write the equation of motion for the second free body diagram. So for the second one, you have JE theta 2 double dot plus DE theta 2 dot plus KE theta 2 minus KE theta 1 equals 0. And you can substitute JE, DE, KE. So all of them equals 1, okay? So this becomes theta 2 plus, so theta 2 double dot plus theta 2 dot plus theta 2 minus theta 1 equals 0. So this is second equation. So you can write this in terms of frequency. So this one becomes S square plus 1 theta 1 minus theta 2 equals T. And this one becomes S square plus S plus 1 theta 2 minus theta 1 equals 0. And you can arrange them in matrix, okay? So in matrix, S square plus 1 minus 1 okay? So you already get in terms of matrix. Okay, then the question C asks you to determine theta 1 over T. So theta 1 basically. So theta 1. So you solve for theta 1 using Cramer's rule. Okay. So Cramer's rule. Theta 1 equals, so since theta 1, so you replace the first column with this. So T0 minus 1 S square plus S plus 1 divided by the original matrix, the determinant of original matrix. So you have S square plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so you can simplify. Okay, and then you can rewrite theta 1 over t equals, equals S square plus S plus 1. Okay, so you can live like this, okay? But in later chapter, let's say chapter after midterm, you need to learn how to expand this, okay? Because later on you need to determine like poles, for example. You need to there are a lot of things later, okay, you will learn, which requires you to expand this thing, okay? So you need to learn lah, okay, how to expand this polynomial. Okay, so this is the answer for question revision question 3. Okay, any question?
No, sir.
No, okay, pandai dah.
Tak, sir.
Saya ingat.
Pandai soalan ni je lah, soalan ni tak.
Okay, kalau nak suruh saya scroll, beritahu lah, okay? Dah tak boleh zoom up lah, ni maksimum. Okay, so for gearing, you need to know how to transfer the impedance. So that's the first thing lah, okay? Transfer the impedance and then calculate the new KE, JE, DE. Okay? And then after that, you need to learn how to draw the free body diagram. So for gearing, dia punya step banyak sikit lah, okay? Compared to translational mechanics, you only need to know that your free body diagram is correct. If your free body diagram is correct, inshallah, all question will be correct, okay? All subsequent question will be okay. But for gear, you have another prior steps, which is to reflect the impedance. So when you know how to reflect the impedance, then inshallah everything will be okay. Okay, kita move on, okay? Okay, so question number 4. Okay, so the question asks you to determine theta 6 over theta 1. So theta 6 is over here. So you want this section to be the destination, okay? So this section will become the source. So let's transfer the impedance. So we start with J4 here. So J4 is on gear N4. So you don't need to transfer any impedance of J4, okay? Because it's already on this shaft, okay? But you need to add J4 to J5. So your JE will be J5 plus J4, okay? And then J3 here. So J3 is on gear N3. So you need to transfer the impedance J3. So to transfer J3, basically you multiply by the destination gear over the source gear squared. So N4 over N3 squared. So J3 N4 over N3 square. And then J2. So J2 is on gear N2. So you only need to transfer the impedance by multiplying the gear N3 and N4. Okay. So plus J2 N4 over N3 square. And lastly, J1. So J1, because J1 is on N1, so first you need to multiply with gears N2 over N1 square. And then you multiply by N4 over N3 square to make, to transfer J1 to this shaft. So you plus J1 times N1 over, N2 over N1 square, N4 over N3 square. Okay. Betul kan ni?
N1 over N2 sir.
N2 lah. Destination kan? Destination over source.
Destination over source kan.
N2 over N1.
N1 over N2 lah kan sir.
But N1 tu
N1
source.
N1 tu. Oh yeah.
Okay. So ni source. Ni destination dia. So kita nak transfer dari sini ke sana. So N2 over N1. Yay, confused. Woo.
Sorry, terbalik.
Tak apa. Saya tak kisah. Okay, so now we transfer the damper D pula. Okay, so D, this D and this D. Okay, so this D. So the effective DE will be the first D. So you don't need to transfer anything from this D because it's already on N4. So plus this one, this D. So you need to multiply by the gear ratio. So D times N4 over N3 square. And plus D, this one, times N2 over N1 square times N4 over N3. Buruk tulisan. Okay, so this is your effective damper. And lastly is the spring here. So the spring here, you need to transfer the impedance. So KE equals K1 N4 over N3 square. Okay, so after you transferred all the impedance, then you need to redraw the system so that you can see how the new system looks like. So here you have wall, and then you have damper, spring. So this is DE, this is KE. And then you have shaft. And then followed by damper D, spring K2, shaft J6, and another damper D. So this is theta 6. This is T. So we need to transfer this T first, okay? To get theta E, okay? So theta E equals theta 1 times N1 over N2 and 3 over N4. Okay, and then you get a 2 degree of freedom system. Okay, so from here you can draw the free body diagram. So first we go into free body diagram of theta E and then theta 6. So for theta E, so on theta E you have damper DE, spring KE, damper D, and spring K2. Okay, so there are 4 forces counterclockwise. Okay, so so first is DE theta E dot KE theta E, then D theta E dot, then K2 theta E.
Tanah semput.
And then one more is from the inertia. So inertia JE theta E double dot. Okay, buruknya. Okay, so after that, you need to look at connections of the elements with other degree of freedom. So here, D and K2 is connected to theta 6. So two forces clockwise. Okay, so first, D theta 6 dot, and second one, K2 theta 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, betul. Okay, and then we go to the second free body diagram. J6. So on J6, you have damper D, spring K2, and another damper D. So three forces counterclockwise. So first is D theta 6 dot, then K2 theta 6, and then another one D theta 6 dot. And also the inertia J6 theta 6 double dot. And on J6 you have torque. So torque T. Okay, here you go. Betul. Okay, so torque T. And then you have this damper and spring connected to theta E. So two more forces clockwise, okay? So first D theta E dot, and then K2 theta E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Betul, okay. Okay, so this question you don't have any numbers, okay? You have only symbols. So they're confusing, a bit confusing. But it's okay. So we continue by writing the equation of motions and then form the matrix, okay? So the first one, so you have JE theta E double dot plus, so we can simplify this together, the damper, okay? So you have DE plus D theta E dot plus KE plus K2 theta E. Okay, so this one and this one. Minus D theta 6 dot plus K2 theta 6 equals 0. Okay, so then we can write the equation for the second free body diagram. So here you have J6 theta 6 double dot plus So you have D and D. So you can simplify. So you have 2D theta 6 dot and then plus K2 theta 6 minus D theta E dot plus K2 theta E equals T Okay, then we can write this in terms of frequency. So you have JE S square plus DES plus TS plus KE plus K2 theta E minus DS plus K2 and J6 S square plus 2DS plus K2 Okay, then you can write in terms of matrix. Okay, so we have the matrix form. So now the question asks you to determine theta 6 over theta 1. Okay, so theta 6 over theta 1. Oh, matilah. Theta 6 over theta 1. So from the matrix, you can determine theta 6. And you can also determine theta E. Okay. So after you determine the theta E, you need to go back to definition of theta E here. Okay, so theta E equals theta 1 N1 over N2 times N3 over N4. Okay, so let's panjangnya. Okay, so let's determine theta 6 first. So theta 6 basically you replace this column with this. So you have JE S square So kalau malas macam korang selalu buat kan, benda lah macam ni. Nak tulis balik ni pun boleh, okay. Panjang, saya tak tulis, tapi korang tulis lah, okay. And then theta E equals So for theta E, you just replace this column with this column, okay? So you have and then divided by the determinant of the matrix, okay? So the question wants you to find theta 6 over theta E, theta 1. So theta E equals this one. So theta 6 over theta 1 will be just divide, okay? Theta 6 divided by theta E or theta 1. So you have so maybe we can simplify this first. So here you get okay, and simplify this. Okay, so theta 6 over theta 1. So JE S square ds plus K2. Okay, so since the question asked for theta 1, so you need to make sure you have this term, okay? So you have N2 over N1 times N4 over N3. Jawapan dia macam ni. Okay, T tadi cancel lah, ada T kan. So T boleh cancel. Okay.
Sir,
Yep.
determinant pun cancel kan?
Macam mana? Determinant cancel. So tak payah kira lah. That's why saya abaikan je. Saya letak D je.
So ambil direct macam tu je lah kan?
Ya betul.
Alright, terima kasih sir.
Tapi dalam exam beritahulah D tu apa, macam D1 ni. Beritahulah D1 ni determinant of this whole matrix. Tulislah sikit, satu ke. So tak payah tulis dua kali. Okay? Just tulis D1 determinant sama dengan determinant apa. Then boleh simplify je, okay? Tak payah tulis banyak-banyak dah. Sebab nanti panjang lah jalan kerja dia. Okay, semua okay? Ke semua dah rasa macam nak give up?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Masih bertahan sir.
Aduh.
Easy.
Dunia belum flat. Sayangnya.
Sir okay sir, seorang-seorang.
Okay. Nak balik lah ni pukul 12. Tak larat lah duduk sini. Kucing sihat. Okay, kita rehat jap 2 minit ke. Ada apa-apa soalan sila ajukan.
Sir,
Ya. Yeah.
maksudnya yang bawah tu tak payah kira lah.
Yang ni,
Yang determinant 1.
determinant
Yang
satu,
sebab
determinant satu tak payah kira sebab in the end bila awak divide theta 6 over theta e, you cancel juga determinant ni.
Okay.
So just tunjuklah DE D apa benda. Let's say you letak A sini kan. So you tunjuklah A tu ialah apa, determinant of apa. Kalau you letak A je, orang tak tahu apa. So letaklah A sama dengan determinant of this matrix, okay? Determinant of this matrix. Kalau you tak letak apa-apa nanti maybe dia ingat apa benda lah A ni. Tiba-tiba ada contoh. Okay, so DE tadi. Okay, so damper ni semua, damper D, this D and this one is before this damper. So bila you transfer impedance, dia hanya untuk J5 saja. These 3 dampers are only for J5, but it's not for J6. Kalau you tambah sini, maksudnya these dampers are for J6 as well, but these 3 dampers are only for J5 only. Dia tak boleh tambah sini. Okay. Sebab damper D yang ni dia share dengan J5 and J6. Tetapi damper dekat gears ni dia dekat J5 je. Dia untuk J5 saja. Dia bukan untuk J6. Okay, setakat ni ada soalan? Okay, so we go to exercise that I give you after mock test. Okay. Okay, so the question one, determine the number of degree of freedom of the system, then reduce the system by removing all gears. So this one. And then determine trans function theta L over T. Okay, so for this question, so the question asks you to, banyaknya. Okay, so the question asks you to determine theta L over T. And the first question asks you to reduce the system, okay? So theta L is on this shaft, okay? So okay, so for this kind of question, it's better for you to transfer the impedance into the middle section, okay? Because middle section has so many components. So if you want to transfer the middle section to other section, it will be tedious or banyak kerja, okay? Susah sikit. So it's easier for you to transfer everything to the middle section. So first, we transfer this section first. Oh, jap, soalan dia apa tah? Determine the number of degree of freedoms. Okay, so let's say if you hold this shaft. So when you hold this shaft, then this gear will not move, okay? As well as gear N1, N2. So these two gears will not move, okay? So when these two gears not moving, then it will affect this shaft also. Okay, so this shaft also will not move. Okay, so this section you can replace by a wall. Okay, so you have a wall, and then damper, spring, gears. So here you have 1 degree of freedom here. Okay, in between damper and spring. Okay, so when you hold this section, then you still have 1 degree of freedom here. Okay, and also you have another degree of freedom, which is here, because when you transfer this damper, you cannot add to this damper because you have spring in between them. So it will be something like this. After you transfer this to this section. Okay, so you have 1 degree of freedom here and another one here. So here, when you fix this shaft, you have 2 degree of freedom. Okay, so it means that this system has 3 degree of freedom of system, because this section also is 1 degree of freedom. Okay, so this is 1 DOF that you already fixed, and this is another DOF, and this one is another DOF. Okay, so 3 degree of freedom. Okay, so let's transfer the impedance. So 3 DOF. So transfer the impedance. Okay, so we transfer all impedance to the middle section. Okay, so here to this section and this to middle section. So for this section, we only transfer the torque. Okay, so torque, let's say torque TE equals T times N2 over N1. Okay, so let's say we define TE here. Okay, so another one is this damper. So this damper, so DE equals 0.04 times destination over source, 50 over 10 square equals 0,1. 0,1 ke 1? 1, right? Oh, sorry, 1. Okay, so after that, you can redraw the system after you transfer all the impedance. So this one becomes Okay. So your system becomes something like this. Okay. Then after that, you can draw the free body diagram. So the first free body diagram is this shaft. Okay. Oh, lupa satu lagi. So theta L. So theta L also you need to transfer the theta. So it becomes theta 3 equals theta L and 4 over n3. So it becomes 1 over 5 theta L.
Sir.
Yep.
T dengan theta dia tak sama.
Dia punya formula reverse, okay? Tapi check
So
balik lah.
theta je. Theta je yang
saja.
dia reverse.
Ya betul.
So
Tapi
T
check
ambil yang
balik.
biasa dia tak ada sebut.
Macam mana?
TE tu ambil yang biasa je lah. Macam kita guna destination over source je lah.
Yes. Tak, saya tak sure.
Yeah.
Saya lupa. Saya assume je. Tapi saya rasa salah satu ialah terbalik. Saya rasa theta yang terbalik. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So kita start balik tadi. So this shaft is connected with a damper. So only one counterclockwise force. Okay, so 1 times theta 1 dot. Tak tulis tak apa. Okay, theta 1 dot. And then TE is clockwise. Okay. So TE clockwise. And one more thing is the damper is connected with theta 2. So the effect of theta 2 will be clockwise also. So here theta 2 dot. And now we go into the second degree of freedom. So on theta 2, you have damper and spring. So theta 2 dot and spring theta 2. The damper is also connected with theta 1. So clockwise theta 1 dot. And the spring is also connected with theta 3. So you have clockwise theta 3. Okay. And for the third degree of freedom, so you have spring and damper. So spring theta 3 and damper theta 3 dot. Okay. And the spring is also connected with theta 2. So you have a clockwise force. Theta 2 dot. Bukan dot, tak ada. Okay. So theta 3 is 1/5. Okay, after that you can write in terms of equation of motion and matrix. Okay, so the first one becomes theta 1 dot minus theta 2 dot equals tan T. So becomes S theta 1 minus S theta 2. Tak ada inertia, lupa. So J theta 1 double dot. So J equals 1, okay. Aduh, boleh lupa. Okay, and then for the second degree free body diagram, you have theta 2 plus theta 2 dot plus theta 2 minus theta 1 dot minus theta 3. So you can write. So here I write from theta 1, theta 2, and theta 3, okay? Okay, so for the last one, theta 3 dot plus theta 3 minus theta 2. So you have okay. Then you can arrange them in matrix form. Okay, so the question asks you to determine theta L over T. So basically, to find theta 3, okay? So theta 3 equals, so you replace this column with this column. Divided by okay, so you can simplify this, okay? I know you can. So for the top matrix, to simplify a determinant, 3 by 3, so you only look at the column or row that has the most zero, okay? So in this column, you have 2 0, okay? So you use this column as your apa benda tu dipanggil baseline lah, okay? So basically, you look at this column, so you get so you tutup ni, so you multiply this and this times this, okay? So you get 10t times s. So this is 0, okay? S plus 1 times 0. So 10t times s. And then plus this one. So this is 0. So you don't need to plus anything. And then another one here. This is 0. So you don't need to do anything. So basically it becomes 10t times s only, okay? And then divided by yang ni kena buat sendirilah yang bawah ni. Ni pandai-pandai lah, okay? Alah, panjang sangat. Tak larat nak kira. So, S square plus S. S plus 1 square minus 1. Minus plus S pening. Type plus 0. Pandai-pandai lah kira. Nanti check balik, okay? Okay, after that, after you get some values, theta 3 will be in terms of theta L, 1/5, okay? So the question wants you to find theta L over T, okay? Okay. Okay, any question?
Sir,
Yep.
1/5 tu mari dari mana?
Ni tu yang tadi, yang dari atas tadi. Dekat sini lah. Bila kita transfer theta L ni tadi.
Okay, sir.
So theta L will
1/5.
transfer, dia jadi 1/5. Okay?
Okay, masih sir. Sir, scroll bawah sikit. Sir, paling bawah, sir.
Sir, kat atas tadi sir ada apa macam uh, talk tu pun sir ada alihkan kan?
Dia.
Untuk talk tu dia sama macam theta juga kan? Nanti end dia tak ada square.
Talk sama macam theta tak ada square, tapi dia destination over source. Tapi kalau theta
theta
dia
je lah yang
source
balik.
over destination. Tapi kena check balik lah. Saya rasa macam tu. Saya tak larat bukan nota. Okay. Nak tengok mana lagi? Weh, ada ambil gambar.
Keluar noti je.
Sebelas 20. Allah, lambat dah. Okay, so we look at last question regarding solving ODE using Laplace transform and partial fraction. Okay, just quick revision on partial fraction. Okay, so question B, assuming zero initial conditions, determine the transfer function GS CS over RS of the following differential equation. And then determine the time responsivity for RT equals E to the power of negative T. Okay, so we write the equation first. So C prime, double prime, plus 7C prime. Okay, so first you need to do is to write in terms of frequency. This equation in terms of Laplace transform frequency. Okay, so this will become S square CS plus 7S CS plus 10 CS equals S RS plus 3 RS. Then you can rearrange CS over RS, okay? So CS over RS equals S plus 3 over S square plus 7S plus 10. Then try to factorize the denominator so that you can split them later for partial fraction, okay? And then you can write in terms of partial fraction. Okay, then from here, you can determine A and B. So first, we use S equals minus 2. So you get 3B equals 1. So B is 1 over 3. And then we use S equals minus 5. So you get minus 3A equals minus 2. So A equals 2 over 3. And then you resubstitute back into CS over RS. So CS over RS, you get 2 over 3 S plus 5 plus 1 over 3 S plus 2. Okay. So the question asks you to determine CT. After that, determine CT. So you have RT of equals E to the power of negative T. So first your RT equals E negative T. So you need to Laplace transform RT to get RS. So RS equals 1 over S plus 1. Okay, so this one refer table, okay? And when you get RS, just substitute into RS here. So you get salah ni. Okay, so you substitute RS first before partial fraction, okay? Sorry about that. So RT equals E minus T. So you get RS equals 1 over S plus 1. Okay, so substitute into CS over RS. So substitute this into this. So you get CS equals 1 over S plus 1 times S plus 3 over S plus 5 times S plus 2. Okay. And then from here, you do the partial fraction. So you get A over S plus 1 plus B over S plus 5 plus C over S plus 2. Okay, so you can determine A, B, C. So A okay, so first we take S equals minus 1. So 2 equals A times 4 times 1. Okay, this is 0, 0, okay? So you get A equals half. Then we take S equals minus 5. So minus 2 equals B minus 4 minus 3. And then lastly, S equals minus 2. Okay. Then you can rewrite CS. Okay, so when you get CS, the question asks you to find CT, the time response. So you need to do inverse Laplace transform, okay? So inverse Laplace transform, so you get CT equals half E minus T minus 1/6 E minus 5T minus 1/3 E 2T. Okay? Okay, any question? Ke dah lost?
Sir, zoom out, sir.
Lost.
Thank you.
Nanti test memang 2 soalan je sir.
Dua soalan tapi ada baby dia.
Kiranya satu soalan based on yang loop system tu, and then satu lagi yang ni.
Satu soalan about basic control system and gearing. Another question based on translational mechanics, partial fraction dengan Laplace transform tadi.
Oh. Banyak ke?
Sikit je. Sempat 2 jam.
Sir, yang masuk mock test tu masuk lagi ke, sir?
Tak, yang reduction tak masuk. Yang paling teruk kalau ada soalan reduction 2 markah macam tu je. Simple je. Sangat simple.
Alright, sir. Masih.
Memang 2 jam cukup ke? Tak ada 2 jam 15 minit ke?
Cukup sebab based on pengalaman budak-budak banyak termenung. Tak tahu dia termenung apa, sama ada tahu jawab ataupun tiru kawan ke apa, tak tahulah. So memang sebenarnya 1 jam setengah je. Tapi kita bagi 2 jam.
So bagilah jawapan juga nanti.
Bagi jawapan. Tak apa, hari kejadian saya lari. Gitu. 2 jam tu menjawab je. Kita ada 15 minit extra untuk hantar. So nanti hari Khamis tu dari pukul hari Jumaat dari pukul 5 sampai pukul 7. masa menjawab dan 15 minit untuk hantar.
Nanti boleh answer nego-nego tambah 5 minit lagi.
Okay, so Jumaat ni dia lain sikit sebab korang kena hantar dekat Google Form. Dan kena hantar ikut soalan. Okay, soalan pertama hantar dekat saya macam tu, soalan kedua hantar dekat Sir Azri Izami. So kalau katalah Sir Azri Izami kata lambat saya potong markah, terimalah.
Mana boleh macam tu sir, line mana tahu line problem ke waktu tu.
Dia 15 minit terakhir tu try lah dah siap maksudnya. Bukan masa menjawab lah dah. 15 minit yang extra tu. InsyaAllah 2 jam tu cukup.
Kalau tak boleh upload, kalau hantar by WhatsApp boleh ke? Dia punya PDF tu.
Tak boleh.
Try Google Form sebab dengan Sir Azri Izami pun belum bincang lagi macam mana untuk bagi extra time ke. Tapi mock test korang hari tu nampak macam okey je, semua boleh hantar within time limit. Cuma ada 2-3 orang. Kalau section tu section 3, section 2 problem sikit. Section 2 macam ramai yang lebih masa. Section 3 okey sikit. So try, okay?
Section kami perform je. Semua on time.
Section 3. Ya kot, tak perform pun, sama je.
Section 2.
Section 2 lambat sikit. Section 3 cepat sikit tapi jawapan sama je. Hancus. Tu saya tak marking. Saya macam biarlah tak.
Terima kasih test hari, quiz hari tu.
Yang mock test hari tu. So nanti kita discuss lah macam mana jawapan dia.
Tak apa sir, yang penting jawab.
Yang penting jawab. Adalah markah 1, 2 macam tu. Tapi macam masa final nanti please jawab lah sebab based on pengalaman ada yang tak jawab langsung. Dia memang biar je kosong, tak jawab langsung sebab tak tahulah susah sangat kot. Tapi please attempt lah, try macam contohnya soalan cari polls. Carilah sebab ada markah kat situ. Macam test nanti pun jawab je. Nak cakap apa tu?
Terima dah dulu tu tak telefon langsung.
Awak cakap siapa dengan kucing
Dia bisik.
Macam cakap dengan awet. Bisik.
Sir.
Ya.
Confirm lah kita exam kat UMP ke tak confirm?
Hari tu bincang nak exam kat UMP. Tapi tak tahu lagi ni sebab semua orang pun tak nak cakap apa-apa.
Sir, tiket pergi KL 1,000 kau dari Sabah.
Itulah yang semalam bincang pasal budak FYP, student FYP yang nak balik dari Sabah Sarawak tu. Mereka tanya kalau confirm balik nak beli tiket tapi harga tiket 1,000 lah.
Paling murah pun tengok 800.
Naik boat kot. Tapi itulah tak ada lagi macam ada compensation ke, tak ada lagi kata-kata macam tu.
Kalau government tanggung on.
Kan? Balik hari tu government tanggung tak?
Tapi turun kat ni je semua Kota Kinabalu.
Lepas tu balik sendirilah.
Daerah masing-masing.
Rasanya maybe tanggung kot. Sebab kalau ikut KPT final year je yang boleh balik. So maybe yang lain-lain tu tak tahulah macam mana. Jangan bising.
Tanya sir.
Ya.
Yang macam mana dapat Theta 1, Theta 2, Theta 3 tu?
Yang mana? Soalan mana?
Soalan yang mula-mula sekali saya buat.
Yang gear ni.
Macam mana dapat Theta 1, Theta 2, Theta 3?
Dalam graf, dalam gambar ke?
Dalam gambar. Kalau ada bantai Theta 4, Theta 5 macam mana sir?
So awak kena tahu degree of freedom dekat mana lah. Okay. So for example Theta 1. So Theta 1 ni is always on this shaft. Okay. It's always on this shaft. Theta 1. And then in between damper and spring, there must be 1 degree of freedom. mesti ada something kat sini. Degree of freedom. So dekat sini bagilah nama theta 2.
Okay.
And then this one, bila dah transfer impedance, dia akan jadi dalam bentuk macam ni. So there's a serial connection between spring damper. So bila ada series, mesti ada theta or degree of freedom.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, faham.
Janganlah letak degree of freedom sini, dekat belakang ni. Sebab kat belakang ni ada dinding dah, so dia fix. Means takkan bergerak pun. Tak payah degree of freedom. Yang sini pun tak payah. Yang sini basically sama dengan shaft ni punya degree of freedom. So theta 1 je lah. Tapi rasanya soalan test dia bagi tahu theta dekat mana. Macam ni soalan exercise je. Okay, dia tak bagi tahu, dia saja nak bagi korang pening tu je.
Saya lagi susah lah.
Test biasalah, standard lah.
Selalu soalan test lagi pening tu.
Dia selalu soalan test kalau student perform, final susah gila macam tu. Tak tahu nak cakap susah ke tak. Tengok macam okey je.
Sir.
Yep.
Kita orang yang ambil subjek lab sem ni sir kena drop ke?
Hari tu kata lab dia bagi TS.
Kena buat lah.
Kecuali
Ambil
lab
apa?
yang macam subjek yang ada lab. Contohnya EET ada lab kan? EET lab dia buat pakai video. Sebab yang tu tak boleh TS. Kalau subjek macam fluid lab ke, yang tu TS kot.
TS tu apa sir? Tak
TS tu
support?
maksudnya tak selesai. Tak selesai maybe buat SEM khas. Tapi SEM khas korang LI kan? So maybe next year punya SEM khas tak tahulah macam mana. Ataupun dia tak kira result lah. Tak kira result, kena ambil balik macam tu.
Tapi tak payah drop lah.
Alamak, tak payah drop. Extend 1 kredit kan? Maknanya kena
takkanlah semata untuk lab tu.
maksudnya kena push lah. Maybe SEM khas nanti ke. Tapi dia orang tak cakap lagi. Kena drop ke tak? Kalau drop tak payah bayar lagi yang sekarang. Tapi alamak.
Halal.
Tak halal. Cuba tanya lecturer yang ajar lab korang. Sebab saya tak ajar lab. Tapi yang saya tahu TS, dia akan bagi TS. TS tu maksudnya tak selesai, kena buat SEM khas. Cakap bisik.
UMP kata student semua kena ambil barang balik yang kalau duduk asrama. So final ada tak ada?
Itulah. Hari tu ada bincang pasal ni nak suruh student balik ambil barang. Tapi final memang tak bincang lagi. Final macam mana. Yang saya rasa sekarang ni diorang nak tengok midterm test dulu. Nak tengok midterm test korang macam mana. Dia nak tengok student perform ke, tak perform ke. Sebab
Lebih
online
perform
kan.
God.
Kalau sebab online.
Saya rasa kalau perform kena balik je.
Kalau perform, dia orang kata nak cancel test. Macam tu lah yang last saya dengar.
Wih.
Cancel.
Dia tak ada final.
Maksudnya final korang jadi 60% macam tu. Masuk dengan midterm sekali.
Apalah point nak buat test kalau macam tu.
Sebab dia nak tengok kelas online ni macam mana. Dia nak evaluate korang punya online okey tak, ada masalah tak. Sebab ada yang ada masalah.
Habis kalau
Kiranya
perform
kalau-
test
Eksperimen lah sir.
Tak, ini yang
Kalau mostly
last
perform.
perbincangan. Saya tak sure dah. Okay. Sebab semua orang tak nak beritahu apa-apa. Dia macam lambat sangat nak beritahu information. Lecturer pun dapat information lambat.
Habis tu yang projek kelas kita ni macam mana sir?
Projek kita hantar week 9 kan.
Allah.
Projek
kena
Okey,
hantar.
berjalan.
ongoing lah.
Ongoing.
Relax, sir.
Jalan, eh?
MATLAB 21 gig je.
Tak ada. MATLAB 9 gig ada.
Main lab kat laptop
tak ada
saya
data
sir.
je.
Main lab laptop saya hang-hang sir.
Laptop
Buka
tak
je lah.
support.
Berat.
Pergi kedai. Siapa tinggal KL boleh beli CD yang cetak rompak tu. Ada jual CD RM5. Dekat Digital Mall ke, dekat Loyat ke. Loyat tak ada kot. Loyat dah tak ada CD haram. Kalau korang
Salah.
tinggal dekat section 2, section 14 ke, ada Digital Mall dekat situ. Dekat dengan apa nama tempat tu? Tak tahulah. Cari CD. Dekat Penang ada Penang Pacific. Kalau tahu Pacific, ada kedai CD. Kat mana lagi? Pantai Timur tak tahu. Johor ada kot. Download lah 9 gig. Ada tu kan data kan. Yes 4G.
Tajuk projek tu still ada, tajuk soalan dia still ada kat kalam tu kan?
Soalan yang saya bagi ikut grup tu ada dalam kalam.
Okay.
Okay. Any question? Esok dengan Jumaat ada lagi kelas, tapi untuk section 3 nak masuk, masuklah, okay? Boleh je, saya bagi link nanti.
Okay, ada.
Okay, so sampai di sini saja pertemuan kita.
Okay sir, thank you.
Thank you, ada.
Alright, bye.
Thank
Assalamualaikum.
you, sir.
Thank
Pula
you,
ada.
sir. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck sir.
Awak
Soalan,
lah
sir.
pula.
Soalan.
Hati-hati balik, sir.
Attendance tak ada. Tak ada attendance.
Kisaran kucing, sir.
Tak ada kucing kat sini, sedih. Nak tengok sekejap lagi, ada tak? Alright, Assalamualaikum.
Alhamdulillah.
Bye.
Alhamdulillah.